Hello and welcome to Getting Started with Mortware. In this video I'm going to show you how to create a new case in Mortware using the quick entry screen. To begin, make sure you are first either in the at need or pre-need screens, and for this tutorial we'll just use the at need screen. If you wish to enter a pre-need, follow the same steps but from the pre-need screen. Now if the quick entry screen is not set as your default entry method, left click the Add button menu and then select Quick from the drop-down. When the quick entry screen opens, please note the menus for funeral home, entry date, package, as well as a field for the at-need number at the top of the screen. Mortware allows the user to assign records to whichever location they have user permission for. That can be done now at the time of arrangement with this drop-down menu, or later in the case by transferring from the Tools menu. The date of entry can also be changed at this time, as well as the case number, but it's recommended that this is only done to correct the order of the cases and can be also done later in the Case Tools menu if necessary. The final option at the top is to pick the package. All packages in the Mortware GPL are listed here. Select the appropriate one from the list or just leave it at the default, and you can also change that later in the case as well. Once that's complete, we can start entering the personal information of the deceased in the fields provided below. Some of the fields are Mortware quick entries. These are the yellow fields. If you right-click on any of these fields, a quick entry menu will appear. Double-click to select any quick entry menu options and populate the field selected. Mortware also has a direct link to the address book from this screen that allows you to populate the screen with contact info from the address book. Just click the Select Existing Contact button. Once the menu opens, select the contact type from the menu. Then you can either scroll through the list to find the contact, or search in the fields at the top right. You can filter by last name or city. For example, let's search for Humphrey Bogart. Type the last name in the field. When you find the contact you're looking for, either double-click on the name to add to the case, or highlight the name and then click Select. All information saved in the Mortware address book will now be transferred to the fields on the case entry screen. Just fill in the missing information. Not all fields need to be filled out at this time. Everything can be completed or edited when the new case is opened up later. If you need to clear this contact, you can either select the Clear Contact button and re-enter the fields, or select a different contact from the address book. The fields will be cleared automatically, and the new contact's information will replace the old. Now to add relatives or other contacts involved with this funeral. First, select the Add Additional Relation or Contact button. Enter the new contact's information. And please note the address book can also be used on this screen as well. Make sure you define the relationship to the deceased. And if the spouse is selected, you can now add marriage information at this time if you choose to do so. Once again, as before, it's not necessary to enter all details at this time. Anything can either be edited in the case or in the address book later on. When you are done with this contact, click the OK button. And if you wish to add additional contacts, just click the Add Additional Contact button once again and repeat the last few steps. Once all contacts are entered, we're now ready to finish the case entry. Just click the Finish button to complete the entry and open the new case in the Funeral Home at Need menu. You're now free to add additional information, print forms, or edit the case. Thank you for your time. This concludes the Getting Started with Mortware video. using the Mortware Quick Case Entry screens.